This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This is also the same truck he won with 1 year ago here at Memphis. They decided to not pit on that last caution, but you can bet you might see him come in the next stop.
As you had mentioned, Carl Edwards got a little loose coming out of 4. We look back at that mishap as he came out of 4.
Again, he's going to come off the corner. He's going to get off late. I mean, he's almost going exactly straight, or perfectly straight, and he actually just runs up. He did not really get loose. It looks like he almost lost the front end.
Guys that pitted there on lap 26. He only put on right side tires and made a track bar adjustment because he was a little bit too tight. But those fresh right side tires are helping him stay up in front of the leader. Now we expect Shane Mill to come down at lap 105 for his first pit stop, and the caution is out now, so that will set it up for these guys all to head to pit road. We'll get busy here in just a second.
And as we pass the halfway point, 101 laps complete, the second caution comes out, I believe, for Brad Keselowski. See if we can see what happened as we go by in Andy Houston's truck.
See a lot of smoke out of the back of Brad Keselowski's truck. See him pull to the inside.
Engine.
The one at Mansfield, he makes that pass and goes back out front. 2 chassis that have visited victory lane before at the front of the pack.
Jack Sprague will now add to his laps led as he has gotten back by Ted Musgrave, and so a very strong performance by the number 16 team.
But don't look now, but Shane Neal has got by Dennis Setzer and the 50 truck of John Wood with trouble.
Ken Weaver in the 08 gets into the wall in turn number 4. Caution comes out.
Appears to be a single truck incident right now. I see no other trucks that were involved. Sidewall. Here they are entering turn. Oh, he just got sideways getting in turn number 3. Got into the wall with the outside right rear corner, and then it swung him around and hit with the right front corner. Down into turn number 3.
Bobby Hamilton takes over 3rd, sets his sights on the 15 of Shane Meal, and Ted Musgrave continues to lead. After our leader, Jack Sprague, had to drop to the back of the field because of speeding after the caution came out.
Look at all the traffic he's in the middle of. 3 wide, there's going to be a caution right there.
Hines gets spun around, as well as other trucks avoiding that. I saw the 21 of Hank Parker Jr. also getting involved. Shane Sieg in the 07. Damage to the front of the 21. Tape, it looks as though, was coming off of that truck. And Jack Sprague was on the inside of all of that, trying to make that pass.
He made that 3 wide. I don't think Tracy Hines or his spotter realized that it was 3 wide. Tracy took his normal line down in the corner, and there wasn't enough room. Let's see if we can take a look and see exactly what happened. See, Jack's on the inside. He's going to dive underneath the 91 of Stout. Tracy Hines comes down the racetrack, does not know that it's 3 wide. He thinks he's just side by side with a 91 truck. Ran out of room, made contact with the outside wall hard. A couple other lead lap trucks, a 07 of Shane Sieg and the 21 of Hank Parker Jr. See, right now Shane Meal says, hey, I'm going to have to get by Ted Musgrave because I've got Bobby Hamilton breathing down my neck. If I don't get by Ted Musgrave, Bobby Hamilton's going to get by me.
And here goes the pass for the lead. Shane Meal on the inside, and as soon as that happens, the caution comes out, and Shane Meal slows back down. Debris is what we're being. See if we see the debris. That's Terry McDonald in the 72 getting sideways.
She got some contact from the 2 of Andy Houston.
Then one truck went up into the wall.
Terry able to do a great job and remain second, but he sure felt like he had that race in the bag.
You know, Phil, as you mentioned, it looks as though Bobby Hamilton, having the strongest truck. Caution again will come out. 7th caution as Brandon Witt in the number 38 gets into the wall coming out of turn 3.
Brandon's able to get back going, did not lose a lap. He's one of the trucks on the lead lap. Again, these caution laps are whittling down the possibility for Bobby Hamilton or Shane Meal to possibly get by Ted Musgrave.
We'll see how much damage actually has been done to that number 38 as we ride on board with Andy Houston.
Some contact right there. Looked like the 12, possibly Robert Huffman, got into the left rear corner of Brandon Witt.
8th caution of the day comes out at Memphis Motorsports Park. Mike Skinner and bumping a little bit, and now we see Rick Crawford on the inside of Mike Skinner making a pass.
Great side-by-side. Rick's going to get a little bit loose, getting down in turn number 3. You see him get sideways, made a little bit of contact with Skinner, almost had it saved, and around it went. That was right after Jack Sprague had made some contact with Mike Skinner to get by him.
10 laps remaining. Shane Meal trying to hold off Bobby Hamilton, Ted Musgrave, short track ace Dennis Setzer, and John Wood, your top 5. When they come to the start-finish line, we have 9 laps of racing to go.
Trouble already. 2 trucks around, 3 trucks around. No caution flag, no caution flag. Bobby Hamilton's on the outside of Shane Meal.
Side by side across the start-finish line, Shane Meal still out in front. Bobby Hamilton trying to make the pass on the high side of the track.
Boy, did he drive it down in that corner. Now Shane Meal needs to move him up the racetrack. Use up that racetrack, Shane.
Shane Meal almost sideways coming out of turn number 2. Bobby Hamilton still holding his ground on the high side of the track. We'll see if he can hold that number 4 Square D Dodge. And now the caution flag flies, and it's going to be Bobby Hamilton, I believe, in front of Shane Meal. We'll see what NASCAR says.
That's who it looked like was leading the meet. NASCAR's going to have to sort it out. Hamilton, that veteran, passed me on the outside.
Bobby Hamilton brings the field down the front stretch, and we're back to racing at Memphis Motorsports Park.
He's already into the back of Bobby Hamilton before they even got to the start-finish line.
Bobby Hamilton knows what Shane Meal will do. He saw him move Ted Musgrave out of the way. He's got to be thinking, I got to get out in front of this guy before he can catch up.
Yeah, I think it's obvious that Shane Meal will do whatever it takes to try to win this race. But he just barely moved Ted Musgrave out of the way. But Bobby Hamilton has opened up about a 2-truck lead. 3 laps to go.
The Square D Dodge of Bobby Hamilton. His best finish, 7th in 2003 at this race. Battle for 6th. Matt Crafton on the inside of John Wood. They're side by side as the laps continue to dwindle down. Bobby Hamilton with 2 laps of racing to go goes across the start-finish line.
Got a lap truck in front of Bobby Hamilton, Terry McDonald. He's able to clear here with no problem. Lap and a half to go.
Hamilton stretching out his lead on Shane Meal. Meal trying to close the gap as they come up to the start-finish line. The white flag comes out. 1 lap of racing to go.
We do have it. Look at 3 wide back here. Look at Jack Sprague, the 16 on the inside of David Starr. It's a battle for the 7th position right there.
Into turns 3 and 4. Bobby Hamilton bringing the Square D Dodge out of turn number 4, and he will win the O'Reilly 200. Shane Meal with a strong performance coming home in 2nd. Ted Musgrave holding on for 3rd.
That race was won by years and years from a veteran. Years and years of experience won that race for Bobby Hamilton, but Shane Meal has nothing to hold his head down about. What a terrific run by that youngster in that 15 truck. Ray Dunlap.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.